Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am continuing Battlestar Galactica. This is Season 3, Episode 11, titled The Eye of Jupiter. We heard a little bit about that already. The previous episodes, they were dealing with the whole food supply issue, and we ended up actually losing a character that's been with us for a little while here. Cat. That absolutely sucks, and not only because it's like, you know, the name Cat and Sunny, haha. But yeah, I enjoyed her character, and getting to know more about her as well in the previous one. But it was one of those things where, oh, we're getting to know a lot about this character. Are they going to die in this episode? And yeah, that was unfortunately the case here. But what's gonna happen now? I'm about to find out. Before I do, want to ask you guys to please, as per usual, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Like the video, throw in a comment. It really helps with the algorithm. And if you want to support the channel, you can do so over on Patreon and right here on YouTube with YouTube memberships. I've got the uncuts over there where you can sync it up, watch the whole thing with me, but also early reactions. I am at least 10 episodes ahead over there, with the cut down versions as well that you see here on YouTube. And I don't know how many of you guys actually are aware of that. Like, it's always in the pinned comment, but maybe I should start putting it like somewhere in the middle of the reaction, like a text thingy will pop up and tell you guys about it, because I have a feeling that most of you probably don't look at the pinned comment, and you probably don't listen to the entire intro either. You're just jumping straight to the reaction, watching the reaction, and then that's it. And, you know, that's totally fine. That's how most people watch reactions. I get it. But I also really want to, you know, if you don't know and you want to watch ahead, then I want to let you know. So, yeah. Anything else? Not really. No, I think, yeah, let's just get into it. Season 3, Episode 11. Here we go.
Child's life must be protected at all costs.
First Cylon human hybrid.
Yeah.
Truly is a miracle.
I'm curious about Hera, because last we saw, like, it was just, you know, being carried away by Lucy Lawless' character. What, one of them.
And that's all there is to it.
As far as the Cylons know, this child no longer exists.
And is Sharon and also Hilo maybe going to find out in this episode what really happened?
First of God's new generation.
Have you seen the faces of the other 5 Cylons?
Ooh, and yes, please, let's get more into that.
There's a way through the star cluster, and I found the planet. There's huge swaths of algae, just like we thought.
Pretty thorough previously on. And we're still dealing with the whole food thing. Which it's important. Wow, that's bright. The Algae planet. Resupply mission, 14th day.
14-inch intake? Yeah, that's great. That'd be a good strain.
14-inch intake. That's what she's...
Yeah, it's fine.
What that?
At least it tastes as good as it smells.
Yeah, wow. It's breakfast, lunch, and dinner until someone finds a hot fudge planet.
Hot fudge planet. Whoa! Coming in hot.
Who the hell is that?
Kara?
Starbuck. I'm gonna skip the meet and greet this time, if you don't mind.
Clearly thinking something there.
Brought her in a little hot, don't you think?
Yeah, well, had I known I was being graded, I would have thrown in a couple barrel rolls.
Do a barrel roll. What? No. Okay.
Remind me to think of a keg. You're sticking me on these.
At least just maybe close the door before you... I hate this.
It's insane, you know?
That's just the way I like it.
Yeah, and that's an issue. That's not good. There's that noise again.
I can barely look Dee in the eye.
Then
I gotta do something.
yeah. I'm sorry. I have a real issue with cheating in general.
Your marriage was failing.
Yeah, but marriage is a sacrament.
Which you're pissing all over it. It's.
I made a vow in the sight of the gods, and I'm not gonna break that.
You are breaking it right now.
Breaking it every time we do this.
Yeah.
Every time I look at my wife, I see my own guilt reflected in her eyes.
Wow. Wow, Lee, that is really poetic of you, but you don't need to make that big of a deal out of this.
Well, it is a big deal, Kara. It is.
Yeah. It is. Dee and Sam, like they don't deserve this.
So where does that leave us?
Trapped.
It's a trap of your own making.
I could be a Cylon.
Whoa. Things are just getting more and more freaky every time we return here. Aw. What are you doing with the baby?
I'm here for you.
Oh man. Every time you include small children, babies, it's just... Okay, yeah, let's figure out what that sound is. But maybe you should have told someone before just... coming from there, or... Again, going in there by yourself without telling anyone? I don't know. Whoa. Someone built this. Anything in there? What is that? Oh, some sort of text? And interesting looking, like pillars and... Whoa. What in the actual frack? That is quite intriguing. 41,402. Oh, so we didn't even lose that many people in the previous one. But they did also say something about... like with the civilian ships there was only going to be like skeleton crews. So, yeah, that's good.
Our initial radiocarbon dating suggests the temple is at least 4,000 years old, which lines up with the exodus of the 13th tribe.
Ah.
I think you found the Temple of Five.
Yeah.
The Temple of Five.
According to the scriptures, it's a marker that was left behind by the 13th tribe. It's supposed to point the way to Earth.
Great.
Admiral, Lieutenant Gate NCIC, we have multiple Dratus contacts. 4 Cylon base ships just jumped into...
Oh,
On our way.
Fuck, not great. Oh no! Oh!
Sit rep.
Oh no, you're gonna have to leave the people on the planet behind.
Admiral, the Eye of Jupiter is somewhere in that temple, and it really is a marker on the way to Earth.
We can't let the Cylons get their hands on it.
Yeah, no.
These ships are standing off outside of weapons range.
That is on.
It is.
Admiral.
They're hailing you.
This is Admiral Adama.
I can't tell you what a genuine pleasure it is to hear your voice.
Wait, what? That's Balta.
This is Cast Balta.
The subtitle said Cylon over speakers when Balta's voice came in. So I don't hope that was like a giveaway or something.
Feels like
old
old
times,
times, doesn't it?
Hi.
Can't believe how much I actually miss this place.
You know you can't return. They toss you out the nearest airlock and then throw a party.
That might be true.
You're really a Cylon. A member of the Final Five. These feelings are just part of your programming.
Isn't there an easy way to check whether you're Cylon or not? And didn't he already do the tests and on him? Can't remember. Feel free to tell me in the comments.
That's Boomer.
The one who shot your man.
Not even looking at him.
It's good to see you.
Weapons are hardly necessary.
Exactly. We come in peace.
Oh, sure.
What do you want?
Don't believe that, especially the way he said it.
We have our people on the surface. We're not leaving them behind.
That's a touching but not very convincing idea.
How is it not convincing?
I would like to discuss the practical issues that come to hand, and there are some, so that we can reach some accommodation.
The less this man says, the better this will go.
So I've saved your life. Again. How many times is that now? Because I'm beginning to lose count. If it wasn't for me, you'd all be dead.
Oh, she did not want to listen to that.
We'll throw in Baltar.
What are you talking about now? What's he saying?
I'm improvising.
I'm improvising.
Definitely worth thinking about.
No one wants Gaius.
What if I told you that your daughter was still alive?
Yeah. Oh.
I'd say you were lying. While someone's lying.
Oh, well, there we go. It was a matter of time.
They let you think that she was dead. You don't do that to a person, you do that to a thing. That's what your friends think of you, Sharon. You're not one of them.
Unfortunately, it's not too...
You try bringing it up from that planet and see what happens. We outnumber you 4 to 1.
But why do you want it? Like, why do you need Earth?
I'll launch every nuke I've got. Lay waste to the entire continent.
And no one will get the Eye of Jupiter. What's with the wink?
If it looks like they're gonna get into the temple, your order is to blow it.
Understood. What's my time?
What in the...
The Cylons are jamming the wireless.
Well, that wasn't part of the deal, was it?
Gonna have to draft the civilians.
Can I make a suggestion that you won't like?
Do you make any other kind?
Use Sam to command the civilians.
Yeah, he's done something like that before.
So you want us to risk our lives for something that you haven't even found yet?
Listen, Sam, I'm not even sure it exists. But I don't have to tell you every little goddamn detail.
No, you know what you have to explain to me?
Hey.
Now you're calling him honey?
I certainly wouldn't want to step between you and your major.
I would behave in the exact same way as Sam in this situation. Like, I totally get it. Oh, setting up the explosives.
I used to sneak into my mom's prayer room, you know, holiest of the holies. I would dance around naked with porn magazines.
Wow.
But here I am setting charges in this special place, Temple of 5. My parents could see this.
Setting charges is a bit more serious than just dancing around with porn magazines.
I made an analysis of the star's vibrational modes. Sure enough, it appears to be highly unstable.
Huh?
If you can believe it, on the verge of going supernova.
What?
Could be tomorrow, could be next year. There's no way of knowing for sure, sir.
Wow. Damn, do we need to add a supernova to the mix here?
I can't get my head around these odds. Both converge on this planet at this exact moment, just as the star's about to go supernova.
I'm not a religious person, Mr. Kidd, as you both know. So if this is the work of a higher power, then they have one hell of a sense of humor. We have the opportunity to rid the universe of the human pestilence.
Wow, he is just something else. By far the most aggressive.
We have to take advantage of the situation and take down Galactica once and for all.
Put a heavy raider down on the planet's surface as soon as we jumped in. I felt that would be our best chance of slipping by their dreaders.
Didn't share that with the group?
So as soon as the Centurions retrieve the eye, you can take out Galactica.
Damn. Fricking devious little plan there.
Look, I know some of you are scared, and that's okay, because I'm scared too. If we keep our heads and we do our jobs, we can all get out of here in one piece. Barely has a list of your names and your assignments. Make sure you get with her.
All right.
That was good. Honest. He'd make a good officer.
Speaking of honesty.
Like you. Someone who swears an oath and knows how to keep it. You've been married for 1.5 years. What, you think you're the first?
Whoa.
I chose to marry Kara. It's my business.
There's been others as well? Damn.
5 lights of the apocalypse rising, struggling towards the light.
Is
The
there
sins
any
revealed only to those who enter the temple.
connection there? You know, like the last 5 Cylons, and we had like the Temple of 5, and now the Oracle talking about something with 5 again. The Chosen One.
Guys, I'm so close to knowing the truth.
What truth?
The more time goes on, the more I find myself on the outside looking in.
Well, that's not the case at all. We 3, we're integral. We're part of...
We're finished.
We're finished. Sorry.
Baltar and my destiny lies separate from yours, Caprica.
Wow. She's really stirring the pot.
The 5 lights will be revealed only to those who enter the temple.
And where did you get that from? That piece of information?
Pray for us, Caprica. We'll be praying for you.
The heck is going on?
The ops are going to be staggered at strategic locations, giving us as much warning as possible if there is a Cylon advance. Since we only have 1 Raptor, Captain Thrace will fly point.
No joy.
No joy.
I have flown recon once or twice, Lieutenant.
Griggs, you and Varric.
Yeah, it's just a briefing. Relax.
And who gets lucky number 3?
That would be Sergeant Fisher and me. Do you have a problem with that, Captain?
No.
We go in an hour.
Seems like you might have a problem with that. Oh! Do a barrel roll. Again.
Tell me you're seeing this. He's relaying.
Not again, but like, now you do it.
It's Century.
Come. Ooh. Oh. Frack, that's really not good. That's really not good. Don't end here. Phew.
The Cylon we know's Boomer. She told our Sharon that her child was alive.
Ugh.
She was on board one of the Cylon base ships. And that she had been seen on New Caprica in your school.
Yeah.
Yes, I kept her there. And we suspected that the Cylons captured her during the exodus from New Caprica. Yes, it's true.
Oh, and he didn't know.
Listen, the thing you might want to know is that when she...
Oof. Anger.
You, of all people, know what it's like to lose a child.
Oh, shit, yeah.
The difference is, your child's still alive. And eventually, I hope you become grateful of that.
True. That is, you know, a big difference there. But I don't think they're ever going to be
I want to see her.
grateful about this whole situation.
We're gonna set up a rescue party, right?
No. We don't have the manpower. We have to defend the position.
Whoa.
We have to hold our positions.
You out of your fracking mind?
Okay, I think I know what's gonna happen here. Sam is gonna go out on his own.
Want to know if we're bluffing about nuking the planet?
Well, unfortunately, we are broken.
Are we?
Are we? What are nuclear ground strike missiles? The launch tubes 4 through 10.
Whoa.
This is my wife we're talking about.
Yeah, I know who she is! And I have known her and cared about her a hell of a lot longer than you! You can do whatever!
Oh, guys, okay. We're getting into this now.
What are you doing?
Getting ready to nuke the planet.
What the frack?
They've opened their missile doors.
He's bluffing.
I don't know about that.
I can't let you do that.
I am not asking you for permission.
Sergeant Matthias.
No, what? Oh, this is just not all of it. Not good.
Are we prepared to sacrifice Lee?
They're loading a targeting package.
Your only son now.
And the heavens opened up, and they saw the eye.
Okay, you gonna figure something out now?
I can't let you go. I need you on the line.
Well,
I need you commanding those civilians.
Letting him go is better than shooting him. If those are the two fracking options.
But you can't stop me. Release of nuclear weapons is now authorized.
To be continued. Why? This is a two-parter when I don't have time to watch another episode today. Oh, man. Why? Why? That is no doubt what you call a cliffhanger. Wow. Great episode. Just from start to finish. So much going on as well. Like, I kept thinking that the episode was going to end because, like, you can't possibly squeeze more into it. But it just kept on going. But then in the end, I wanted it to keep going because, yeah, we're just standing there, like, on the precipice of the shit hitting the fan at 180 miles per hour. Oof. They found something quite important, it seems like, down on the planet. The chief found it. Just the noise that he was hearing, and we heard it as well. He just walked off and found this ancient place, like 4,000 years old, from the 13th tribe, supposedly pointing the way towards Earth. And there's something about the eye of Jupiter, but what is it in there that is actually pointing the way? And yeah, it would probably be a good thing if they had a lot of time to figure that out, but they don't, because the Cylons show up, and they also really want the eye of Jupiter to show the way to Earth, because they also want Earth. And I'm still... Is it something that I missed? That's very likely, because I've been watching this series kind of a little bit on and off for what feels like it's at least like well over a year and a half now. There are plenty of things that I don't remember, but from what I do remember, I don't know why why do they want Earth this bad? Why can't they settle with the 12 colonies that they took from humanity, or any, like the whole there's the whole universe. Why do you need to go to the same planet as the rest of humanity? But they're also, it is very, very clear, and getting very, very clear in this season, that the Cylons, they're not all on the same page either, and especially, you know, Deanna and Balta, they have their own little thing now. It used to be sort of a threesome situation going on with those two and Caprica, but she's been sort of pushed to the side, and now like they want to go there because it's linked to like them wanting to find out like who the last 5 Cylons are, and how come they don't know, like is that's not information the rest of the Cylons are privy to, then why? Is there some grander design that they don't know about? Is there like one Cylon, sort of like a machine entity thing, like in charge of it all? In charge of this grand design? Or are they trying to figure shit out as you know, as they go? Or I still have so many questions when it comes to the Cylons and what they truly want, what they want to achieve, even though like it's not, you know, the same for all of them. Clearly, again, they also like I don't even remember what specifically what do they need Hera for, and that was also something that came back in this episode, was what happened to Hera at birth, which was horrible the way that was done. And I completely understand if that version of Sharon, Athena, and Hilo, if like I understand why they're angry and probably starting to not trust Adama and Rosalind, and I really get that. So there's some more issues there potentially in the making, or definitely I'd say a lot of people, but like both the humans and the Cylons, who like has their own agendas now, but it's all just coming to a head here now. And I get why some of the characters are like, is that like, is there some sort of divine thing going on here? Like, what are the odds that we find this planet with this Temple of Five, the Eye of Jupiter, supposedly pointing the way to Earth, something that both humans and Cylons are looking for, and both the humans and the Cylons are here now. But there's also the star, which could go supernova at any point. And then, what's going on with what I mentioned with Hera, and throw into the mix like all the messy relationship stuff that's also going on with Lee and Kara, like again my favorite part of the series, where like it seems like Kara just wanted to just keep going with the cheating, but she doesn't want to divorce Sam because that goes against the sanctities of the marriage, but you're still my feelings on this. It's fairly clear at this point. But Kara actually is in a bit of a predicament right now. We don't know, or we didn't see what happened to her after she got shut down by the Cylons, but I'm sure she's alive, and she might need some rescuing. That's what Sam wants to do, but Lee, not so much. She wants to stick to the orders that were given, hold this position, so that means just leaving Kara out there. Sam is not good with that, and I get that. Like, even though like that's the whole relationship there and their marriage is just like, it's not good. They still care for each other, and he still cares for her. Lee, of course, also cares for her, and like with what he was saying there, arguing with Sam, like, I've known her for longer, I've cared for her, longer than you, cared about her longer than you. That's just silly thing to get into now. But they're also like, both of them, I'm sure they feel like they have their backs up against the wall. Both with like the situation that they're in overall with the Cylons and having to protect this place, all of like everything that entails, but also with the relationship stuff, and Lee, feeling very guilty about all of it and can't even look at his wife, Dee, and it seems like she's also, suspicious if she hasn't figured it out already. Yeah, so just messy. And then in the end, there was this whole meeting between the Cylons and the humans, and Adama being like, well, okay, if you make a move, I'm just gonna blow up the whole thing. No one gets the Eye of Jupiter. Don't even tempt me. Don't tempt us here. But Laura was sure that he was bluffing. The Cylons sure as well. But it's pretty clear to me that right now it seems like he's not bluffing. And they even they got the missiles ready to go, nukes even, to just aim it at the temple down on the planet and blow the whole fracking thing up. But if you do that, you're also going to lose everyone who's down on the planet. So that's where we are, and of course that's where they end things. To be continued. And I wish I had more time today to watch one more episode, but I'm already like pressed for time with this one. I need to edit it and everything and get it out, with the early reactions. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till next week. I'll just have to savor. I am savoring it, the experience. That's for sure. But I am also always very much tempted to just binge it. Can't do that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Damn. So that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of Battlestar Galactica Season 3, Episode 11, The Eye of Jupiter. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and I will see you as soon as possible. So say we all. Bye. That was a weird wave. Bye.